The Tahirih Justice Center got started 20 years ago as a result of my involvement in a case when I was a law student involving a young woman from Togo, West Africa, who was fleeing female genital mutilation and a forced polygamous marriage. At that time, in 1995, our laws did not provide for refugee status for women and girls fleeing forms of persecution that were being inflicted simply because they were women. I argued her case before the immigration judge. It was appealed ultimately to the highest immigration court in the United States, where it received a good deal of media attention, and at that level, she won. And her case then set national legal precedent, opening up the doors to what we now call gender-based asylum.
Some of our clients have experienced really horrific violence. They have experienced female genital mutilation or cutting. They've experienced forced marriages, domestic violence. These are forms of violence that women and girls experience more than men do simply because of their gender.
Mi país de origen es Honduras. Mi pueblo es pequeño, pero no son unidos. Cada quien sale adelante con sus problemas solo. Cuando tal vez yo salía así como a bodas y habían fiestas, cosas así, él me trataba de sacar. Por último, fue cuando me secuestró. Él dijo, es que yo no quiero estar contigo, yo quiero estar con mi mamá, solo tengo 15 años. Él me rompió mi camisa y fue cuando comenzó y me violó. Ay, me sentí una mujer sucia, no tenía nada que ver con nadie. Pues el niño fue creciendo con mi mamá y conmigo. Ese señor llegó a mi casa una tarde que mi mamá no estaba. Me tumbó la puerta de la casa y llegó y me volvió a violar. Pero nunca pensé que yo iba a quedar embarazada de Daniel.
Being traumatized by domestic violence, human trafficking, or other forms of gender violence can make it very hard to tell and share the details of your story. We work very hard developing a relationship with each of the women who approaches us seeking help so that she feels she can open up to us.
Araceli could tell us the things that happened to her that she never told anybody else. And sometimes she could only do it in the quietest voice because she was so ashamed of the things that had happened to her. And that was probably the hardest thing because she didn't ask for them.
Él me golpeó y me hizo así. Yo caí sentada. Y los niños le dicen, Juan, ¿y por qué le pegas a mi mami? Le dice. Fue cuando él me lo puso aquí. Y ya de aquí yo ya no me acuerdo nada. Lo que siento es algo blanco. Yo escuchaba que mi papá lloraba. Entonces vino mi papá y me dijo, mira, hija, la verdad, me dijo, me duele decirte esto, pero te golpeó, te pegó un tiro a ti y te mató los dos niños, me dijo. Y los niños murieron.
By the time our clients come to us, they are already heroes. They have already decided to leave. Some of them have traveled through deserts, over oceans. They've had to scramble together resources. They've had to navigate a system where they don't understand the law, they don't know the language, and they don't know the systems. And many of them have had to do that with infants in tow, young children who are dependent on them, and with absolutely no resources and with ostracism and exclusion from their families. It's incredible what they go through in order to seek justice, and it's a real privilege to be able to support them in their journey and in their courage.
And so we use the law here at Tahirih to help those women and kids get the kind of protection they need, what they deserve, and what they're entitled to under the law.
But the complexity of the system and the inaccessibility of the system right now means that without a lawyer, you have only a 16% chance of success. With any lawyer, you have 47% chance of success. And with the Tahirih Justice Center's legal representation, you have a 99% chance of success.
En mi caso, recomendarlas a la organización Tahirih, darles mi apoyo como mujer pues que he sufrido. Son casos que no me gustaría que otra madre lo pasara.
Very unfortunately, we're only able right now to help 1 out of every 10 women and girls who call us for help. There is so much more that the Tahirih Justice Center can do. Our model for providing services is efficient. We turn every dollar donated into 4 of impact. We're now in multiple cities throughout the United States and a national leader in public policy advocacy on behalf of immigrant women and girls. We have a long way to go before women and girls are truly protected from violence. In order for the Tahirih Justice Center to protect the lives of even more courageous women and girls, we need financial resources. We need the support of donors who will come forward and help protect women and girls from violence, but also help transform society.